Afternoon baseball here on the show. We've got a good matchup ahead between the Kansas City Royals and the Baltimore Orioles. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. John Means gets the ball for the Orioles in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, in this day and age where we're all into numbers and statistics, look at this whip, 1.10 or less. He has a sub 1.1. That's not an easy thing to do, especially in today's game where we see teams scoring a lot of runs. He doesn't walk very many guys, and he doesn't give up that many hits either. This is a real good pitcher and should be fun to watch pitch in this one.
Hit out towards second, fielded cleanly, and that's the first out.
Batting second, the third baseman, number 1, Nicky Lopez.
Stepping up now, Nicky Lopez, and he's been swinging it well the last couple of games. Here's the first pitch to him. Ball. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, they played a heck of a game, first game of this series, and then dropped the last 2, not playing really good baseball. They have to find a way to win this one today.
No doubt about it, D-Roll. If there's such a thing as a good series by winning the last one and getting a split in a 4-game set, that's exactly what they would like to do today to get some momentum going into the next series.
3-0 now. Means it's a guy who throws a lot of strikes, rarely walks people, but what does bite him occasionally is the home run ball.
Matt, this is a guy that's not a power type of pitcher, so he needs to rely on being down in the strike zone. One of the keys, he tends to lose being aggressive when he falls behind, and he kind of nibbles around the strike zone. And what happens with that, Matty V, he becomes very predictable, and when you don't have overpowering stuff, you tend to be able to get hit hard.
Fastball in there, 3-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Smith in a few steps as he takes it, 2 down. With Merrifield next to bat. In 13 at-bats in the series, he's collected 5 base hits. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
They love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Line towards center field. That gets down, and the inning continues. Some 2-out success to keep the top of the first alive.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there, Dan. He went heater up in the zone and then tried to drop the off speed, but he was on it.
Boy, Mark, that's the oldest trick in the book, right? You use one pitch to set up the other. This guy wasn't having any part of that.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And a dive, but he's back in there. In is Jorge Soler. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Wow, looked like an easy beginning of this inning. Gets the first 2 guys out, then the 3 and 4 hitters all of a sudden start locking in on him, and now he's got to get through this 5th hole hitter to get out of this inning unscathed.
Yeah, he's definitely put his feet to the fire right here. This number 5 guy, he's known. He sits in that 5 hole to drive in runs, and he's smelling ribbies right now.
Line drive to left. And this is going to get down for extra bases, as that'll get 1, if not both of them, home. He's in at second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
The first baseman,
And it looks like they're picking up right where they left off last night, where they posted some big offensive numbers. Well, he keeps the party going with a double here. Going to be a tall order to duplicate last night's performance, but they'll give it a try.
At the plate now, Ryan O'Hearn, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Comes set, the 0-1. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
Make a good pitch right here and get your offense back in the dugout after only giving up 1 run.
Soler on third. Perez at second with 2 gone. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Royals get 1 on this swing by Perez. Bottom of the 1st coming up, and the Royals are off to an early 1-0 lead. Brad Keller gets the ball for the Royals in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt. 5 full innings for this guy in his last one. You couldn't really consider that a powerhouse outing. He was able to get a no decision, but I'm sure he and the team are looking for a lot more in this one today.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the 1st.
For the Orioles, not shortstop, Jose.
Pitch on the way. Pitch popped up. And no one will get this one. And this is on the ground for Merrifield at second. Scooped up. Throw to first is in time for the 1st out.
Batting second, the right fielder, Dwight Jr.
Now at the plate, Dwight Smith Jr. And he's hoping to get things turned around here in April. Entering play with an average down in the 220s. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike taken up in the zone. These Kansas City Royals entering play this afternoon, guys. They've been playing better than 500 baseball of late. 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now. And this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
A ball and 2 strikes now. 1 out, nobody on. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Nice 2-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Stepping in now, Ramon Urias. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Down and away, ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Now it's swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Merrifield is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. We move ahead to the top of the 2nd now. It's the Royals 1 and the Orioles nothing. Now batting, Maikel Franco. And something to watch out for is whether or not he'll be able to extend his 8-game hitting streak. First pitch of the at-bat. fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
3-0 to him now. And the pitch. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Stepping into the box, Anderson Miller. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Nobody out, runner on first. In there, 1-1. From the stretch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Three and one now.
Got to find a way to get back in the zone. I know you're in danger of losing both to walks, but certainly don't miss over the heart of the plate and have this guy gap one, or even worse, hit a 2-run homer.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
Digging in, Brett Phillips, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the belt, kicks and deals. And that one swung on and missed 0-1.
This is one of those classic bunt situations here, but it's not a given anymore like it used to be, and that's the case even more so in the American League.
And this one's in the dirt. Goes to third with it. Is in time as he gets the tag down, and he's out trying to take third. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. And they'll back him off a bit with a fastball in, but it's 3-1 now.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Skied into very shallow right. Smith will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning. So it's back to the top of the order now. And striding toward the plate next will be Adalberto Mondesi. From the stretch. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. And the runner's breaking for third. Strike called. Now the throw down. Throw won't get him. Two outs here with a runner at third. That's popped up. Alberto in foul ground, and no one will track it down. A 1-2 pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Smith is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. And here's the big right-handed power threat. Trey Mancini has 2 hits in 11 trips for the series so far.
Mancini.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Popped him up. Lopez is under it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Chris Davis.
Chris Davis at the plate now, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First pitch coming. Here it is. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. Davis, who's often called Crush Davis. He was a 5th-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Now the 2-0 home. And this is on the ground for Merrifield at second. He's right there. And there are 2 away now. Pedro Severino digs in at the plate. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. First offering on its way.
Oh, that's out.
The 1-0. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Phillips is there for it. And that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They trail this one 1-0. Digging in to try it again. Nicky Lopez 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Number 1, Nicky.
First pitch on its way. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And he won't take any chances on that one, as this is scooped away in foul territory for the first strike. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Great job to be able to lay off that pitch right there. You could tell the minute it came out of his hand, his eyes lit up at the plate.
He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fouled off. Another 1-2 delivery, and it's fouled away. The 1-2. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning. So with 1 away, it's time to check out the current standings in the American League East as you get a peek at where the Orioles find themselves entering play here today. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And that'll bring up the second baseman, Whit Merrifield. The pitch. High in the air out to center field. Hayes is there. 2 gone. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Jorge Soler to hit next. Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey! 0-1's the count.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Now the pitch. Fouled away. Grounded straight into the shift on the left side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Royals go down 1-2-3, but they're on top 1-0. Digging in, Ryan Mountcastle, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
Tried to throw the fastball by him, but it's high. 1-2.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. So with 1 gone in the inning, time for a check of the American League Central standings as you see where the Royals sit entering play today. Striding in, Hanser Alberto, and he comes into this one really slumping. The numbers there over the past several games, not very pretty. First pitch on its way. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Little chopper back to the mound. And that's the second out. Austin Hayes the next to bat, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball.
Nope.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. High in the air out toward shallow right. Soler is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. It remains 1-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, I talked with the Kansas City manager during the inning break about the Royals' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And up steps Salvador Perez. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Salvador Perez.
Here comes the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 0-2 delivery. Lifted in the air to center field. Hayes on the run for it. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting.
Ready now, Ryan O'Hearn comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
One run on 3 hits and no errors so far for the Royals. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
Ball 2. Still 2-2. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw in time at first for out number 2. So here's the Royals DH, Michael Franco. It's been a 4 for 12 effort in the series for him coming in. First delivery to him on the way. Now the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Chopper to short. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Roll. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
At the plate, Anderson Miller, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Miller swings the bat and throws from the left side and stands in at 6'3". This is his first year at the big league level. The 1-0. Popped up. Back behind second. Urias has got it, and the side is retired. 1 left for Kansas City. They lead it 1-0. Stepping up to the plate, Jose Iglesias. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Now the pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball 1. 1-1.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Hit out towards second. Merrifield picks it up. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Ready for another chance? Dwight Smith Jr. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now the 1-0. swing and a liner, but foul. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
The 2-2 is a fastball that misses.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Orioles still looking for their first hit of the ball game. The bouncer to the left side, reined in time to first, and there are 2 away.
Up next for the Orioles.
Standing in, Ramon Urias. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Urias.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
Here comes the 0-1.
It's out 1-1. Two balls, 1 strike.
Hard hit ball to second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Brett Phillips will bat next. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Brett Keller.
Here comes the first pitch. In there, strike 1. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike.
Not likely to see a 4th fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
In now, Adalberto Mondesi, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. Smith in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down.
The third baseman.
Coming to the plate now, Nicky Lopez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Hey, with 2 outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
Softly hit here to the left side. But the throw will be well late. So a good play, but it's all for naught, as that'll be an infield single.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
Whit Merrifield next to hit.
And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Royals leave 1, but they lead it 1-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Mancini.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Trey Mancini is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Cue shot here out towards short. And the Orioles have their first hit of the game.
Boy, D-Roll, that ball wasn't hit very hard, but when you're struggling like this guy is, any knock is a good knock.
Yeah, 100%. He doesn't usually get those. He has to square it up mid-barrel to find a way to get a knock. He hasn't had much luck this year, but he'll take that any day.
So striding in, Chris Davis. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
From the belt, the pitch. Popped him up. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Pedro Severino. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
That's by him for strike 1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Orioles so far. One and 2 now. From the belt, the pitch. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
The batter.
Standing in, Ryan Mountcastle.
Ryan Mountcastle.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Can't waste getting the leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
50th pitch of the game on its way. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Now a ball hit hard toward first. That gets down, and the inning will continue. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto. Swing, high drive, left field and deep, but that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. As he arrives at second without a play, as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
Wow, what a great piece of hitting here as he took a big swing at that one. Almost got it out of here for a 3-run blast, but he'll be happy with a 2-run double as well.
Yeah, he's not happy either way, but I'm sure the man on the mound is more than a bit relieved that that hit didn't turn into something worse. To the plate now, Austin Hayes, and he fouls this one off. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Comes set, the 0-1. popped up. O'Hearn has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 5 innings complete. It's the Orioles 2 and the Royals 1. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jorge Soler. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Jorge Soler.
Pitch on the way. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
The windup and the 0-1.
No, that's low.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
1-1. Misses off the plate.
Down.
Two and 2 to Jorge Soler. Here now the 2-2. And right into the shift. But a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Now here it comes. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Alberto will back up and put this one away just past the dugout for the first out.
The catcher, number 13.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Here comes the first pitch. Now here's the pitch. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
66.
Digging in, Ryan O'Hearn. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here comes the first pitch. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Fouled off. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. And that misses 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now, 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
The 3-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. The next 3-2. Now a ball line softly here toward the right side. Foul. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Orioles 2 and the Royals 1. Ready once again, Jose Iglesias. He'll start things off in the Baltimore 6th.
Not shortstop.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Iglesias.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Two balls and a strike to the Orioles leadoff hitter.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Outside and a full count, 3-2. Dwight Smith Jr. will be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. Ball hit high to the right side, but this will get into the seats. Foul. The next 3-2. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're trying to put a start away. Make him work his tail off, throw a lot of pitches, and get on base any way that you can. A big inning at this point of the game, and he's probably gone.
Stepping in, Dwight Smith Jr., leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Line towards center field. Miller has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Romo Urias.
Into the box now, Ramon Urias, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. He's set, and the pitch. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. Fouled away. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time, and that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at-bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
So here's Trey Mancini as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. The 1-0. A runner on first with 2 away. And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first, but this will land untouched. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
I got to count 2-2.
Hey, doubled up on breaking balls there outside. Now might be the time to bust that fastball in.
And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
David.
Here's Chris Davis now. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
And he gets ahead 0-1.
Well, the O's have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now would be a great time for that.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. 2 men are on with 2 men out. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
2-2. Here it is.
You got a full count. 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Now here comes the Royal skipper up the stairs on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll depart after 5 2/3, as it'll be up to the bullpen to keep his guys in the ballgame. Eric Scotland answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. Pedro Severino will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Yanked on the ground down the line. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit. And the second run will score. It's now a 4-1 ball game.
Boy, talking about having ducks on the pond right there, D-Rose.
I know everybody wants to hit a home run. Those are the ones you remember. But without question, Dan, 2 out, 2 RBI knocks with runners in scoring position right there. You remember these knocks.
Into the box, Ryan Mountcastle. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 1-0.
Ball, that's inside.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
2 down, runners at first and second.
Yeah.
2 balls and a strike.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Looking to minimize the damage here. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. The 2-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
Boy, D-Row, when you're starting to swing it like this team, it doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
In tight. Awfully tight. 2-0 now.
it often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Skoglund, a native Floridian. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Three and 1.
Taking all the way there, and a walk could be huge here, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's got the bat on his shoulder again on the next pitch.
And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Man, when you're trailing, you hate to give up any runs, but walking one in is especially painful. Now the lead is extended, and a base hit could blow the lid right off this thing.
Now to the plate, Austin Hayes. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch coming. Here it is.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
Nope. Ball 1. You got 2 balls.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Phillips is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So they do get 3 that inning. That's the good news. The bad news is they leave 3 men on base. 7th inning coming up. It's the Orioles 5 and the Royals 1. Richard Blyer is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season.
Richard Blyer.
New inning set to get underway. Striding forward now is the DH, Michael Franco.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Here's the pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike. This is on the ground over to first. And that's through into right. So a leadoff single here to start the 7th.
Up next for the Royals, the center fielder, Anderson Miller.
At the plate now, Anderson Miller. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. Blyer, a native Floridian. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. The 1-0 delivery. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Count is 2-1.
Now a swing and a ball pulled softly out toward right. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit.
Well, they've been struggling at the dish all game long, so stringing 2 hits back-to-back, one of them for extras, is a sign that they've got some life in them. We'll see if they can cash in here.
Digging in now for Kansas City, Brett Phillips. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. Has a look, now the pitch.
Well, the Royals have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gone! So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Home run number 2 for him on the year. As they pull within 1 here, it's now a 5-4 game.
They seem to forget that the game started a while ago, but better late than never, I guess. Sometimes one big hit is all it takes to get a team going. We'll see if they can build on it and make a run here.
Sean Armstrong comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Number 43, Sean Armstrong. Up next to the Warriors, the shortstop.
So now to the plate, Adalberto Mondesi. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0 home doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. A 2-1 count to the leadoff hitter for Kansas City. The 2-1. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And he'll beat the throw as he's got himself a bunt single.
The third baseman, number 1, Nicky Lopez.
At the plate, Nicky Lopez. And they'll play for the tie here as he puts this one down. To Iglesias for 1. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
Now that.
At the plate, Whit Merrifield. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's set. Here it comes.
Yep.
Runners going. Weak grounder back to the mound. 1 there. The turn throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. But not before the Royals strike for 3 on this 3-run home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the Orioles 5 and the Royals 4. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jose Iglesias. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Iglesias.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Pitch on the way. Flares this one over toward first, but no problem at first, and that's the first out.
Now batting.
At the plate, Dwight Smith Jr. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. hard hit ball to second.
Merrifield brings it in.
Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The batter.
Now at the plate, Ramon Urias. Not providing much out of the 3-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far. First delivery to him on the way. Drilled down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Now back, first baseman, Trey Mancini.
Standing in now, Trey Mancini. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Now the 1-0. A ball and a strike now. Two balls and a strike to the Orioles first baseman. Two balls and 2 strikes to Mancini now.
Really deceptive changeup right there. It died right before the plate, and he was left reaching for air.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. And another foul ball. Another 2-2 offering.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
He's set, and the payoff pitch. Hard hit to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Orioles. They hold on to a 5-4 lead. Tanner Scott has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 66, Tanner Scott.
Ready for another shot now. Jorge Soler. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Strike taken up in the zone. Scott, a 25-year-old, he was taken in the 6th round during the 2014 draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Stepping in now, Salvador Perez, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 2-0 on the way.
Outside, that's a ball.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Now the 3-0 offering. One out, nobody on. And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
The batter, number 66.
Settling in now, Ryan O'Hearn. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Too high that time with the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home is taken high above the zone.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
2-1 to the Royals' first baseman. 1 out, 1 on in a 1-run game. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. From the belt, the pitch.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
And the payoff pitch. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
The batter, number 7. Designated hitter.
Into the box now, Maikel Franco. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
From the belt, the pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. His prior history versus this arm, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. The 1-1.
Ball 2.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
Set to deliver on 2-1. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
Three and 2 to the Royals' designated hitter. And a left-handed batter waiting on deck, though there's a good shot he might get pulled back. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Count still full, 3 and 2. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And they have taken the lead. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left as they take a 7-5 lead.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday. So you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Now pitching for
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. In now, Anderson Miller,
the center fielder.
as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Now here it comes. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
One thing that could nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at-bat here.
3-2, a full count to the Royals center fielder.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Digging in and looking for more, Brett Phillips. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Hit to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But not before the Royals strike for 3 on this 3-run home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's the Royals 7 and the Orioles 5. Scott Barlow is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 58, Scott Barlow.
Digging in now, Chris Davis. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
First delivery to him on the way. In there, 0-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Chris Davis is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Striding into the box, Pedro Severino. He drove home 2 with a single in his last plate appearance.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
And he fouls this one off. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Slider misses, and he's in danger of losing him here. 3-1.
3-1 count, tying run on the on-deck circle. You have to be very careful right here to make a quality pitch on 3-1.
Inside, he misses. Ball 4.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Coming to the plate now, Ryan Mountcastle. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Grounder down the line at third. There's Merrifield. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Orioles held in check there. They're down 2, 7-5. Hector Velasquez enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. Adalberto Mondesi will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
The shortstop, Adalberto Mondesi.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. This is in the air out to right. Right fielder is on the run, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Now at the plate, Nicky Lopez. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
Bases are empty, one man out. Late square, and this is popped up. Alberto is there, and he has it for the out. At the plate, Whit Merrifield. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. From the stretch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Here comes Hayes, but he can't get there, and the hit parade continues. So the top of the ninth keeps a rolling as he comes through with 2 away.
Boy, this guy is off to some kind of series, and he's one of the better road hitters in all of baseball.
Yeah, and some guys just have a knack for lighting it up on the road, getting that good night's sleep, and finding a way to get to the yard early and work on their craft.
Into the box, Jorge Soler, as he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Throw over to first, and a dive, but he's back in. 2 out with the man at first. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. 1 left for Kansas City. They're still up 7-5. Tim Hill takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 54, Tim Hill.
Ready now for Baltimore. Hanser Alberto, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Hey, not an easy thing to do to try to come back and tie a game or take the lead off of a guy like this, one of the game's elite closers.
1-0 the count. And here's his fastball for a called strike 1, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun.
Ball
2-1.
Count 2-1.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Phillips is there for it. He's got it 1 away. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. So digging in now, Austin Hayes. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. 1 out, nobody on. Called a strike on the inside part of the plate. 2-1.
Hey.
2-2. Popped up. O'Hearn is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jose Iglesias. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 is taken for ball 2. 2-run game, last of the ninth with 2 away. Fouled off. Iglesias in front, 3-1.
Well, this is a big pitch right here. 2 outs in the ninth. The last thing you want to do is walk a guy and bring the tying run to the plate.
The 3-1. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats, foul. Baltimore down to their final strike. This is popped up. O'Hearn over to his left, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Yeah, they showed a lot of grit to get the win here. They trailed by 4 runs, but never panicked. They just set about doing the little things that would get them back into it, and the next thing you know, they're celebrating a well-earned victory.
7-5 how today's comes to an end. The Kansas City Royals used a 3-run 7th to help propel them to the win. Eric Skoglund wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Tim Hill records the save, his 11th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.